What's happening, everybody? Oh gosh, frog in my throat. Hello. Welcome to the stream today. Hopefully things go much better than last stream in terms of games not participating but working properly. So last week was a touch rough. So welcome. We'll get fired up here in just a couple minutes. Getting last thing set up. Job go away? Damn, it did. Oh, that sucks. Gosh. That sucks. Well, my job that I was going to pick is not available anymore. So that's awesome. Go. Shane, how you doing, man? Doing good. Got home from work. Sorry, thought I heard something. I think it's just a song. Anyways, got home from work today, just chilling all of a sudden. Yeah, thought we'd do a little flying today, being that I got everything working properly again. We might be changing up our plan here. Dang, that stinks. That was a really good... So the job that I originally had planned was to go to Norfolk Naval Air Station. I saw it last night. I was on last night just test flying to make sure everything was working properly. Me, stupidly, cursing the developers last week, or last stream I should say, when really it was my fault. I didn't realize that there was an update available for the Garmin 1000 from working title. Once we downloaded that, everything worked properly, 100%. So I feel like I did a good job of sticking my foot in my mouth. Yeah, we had a flight that was from this airport here, to November Charlie 0 to Norfolk. Yeah, it's stunk. Aki1235, thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Retesting your setup pro stream was there. Well, I figured after the junk flight last time, I probably should try and fix it. So nice background, thank you. Yeah, probably one of my favorite planes right there. I mean, 787 is probably my favorite. The 787 or the A350s, and of course the Star Wars livery. Well, let me try and find an alternate flight here, I guess, that I can take. $747 is your favorite? The good old Queen of the Sky. That's one thing I have not flown in Microsoft Flight Simulator yet, is 747. I think I took it for a spin once just to like kind of test it out and see how it felt, and that is all I had done on it. I hadn't taken it anymore. So that'd be a fun plane to get into eventually. Definitely much more complicated systems than just a little single prop. We're getting there though. And as well as if hopefully we can get some more realism and working systems put into it. We're working on finding an alternate, I should say. That airport code that I tried typing in. Ever looked at how vast is the plane selection? It's pretty decent. The base game, I don't know. That's a loaded question, I guess, depending on who you're talking to. I think that's a good selection. It'd have been nice maybe to see one more jetliner offered into the base game. I don't know what I would have liked to see. But yeah, I mean there's a lot of like general aircraft that are available in the game. And then of course you can buy the premium edition, which is what I ended up doing. And I don't know. I have mixed feelings on the premium edition. Just because you're buying a premium plane, or like a premium edition of a game. I feel like those planes should have, I don't know. I feel like they should have more features than like your base models in the game queue. To a degree, like I'm not saying that they need to be like 100% perfect, but I would like to see them have a good amount of their systems functioning, whereas they do not. And quite frankly, there's a lot of planes in the game that have major systems that don't work. So I don't know. I guess I can't complain too much. I mean, it is what it is. The good thing with the flight simulator community is the people that mod and create mods for existing planes or building brand new planes. You have a lot of people behind those projects. You have full-on companies behind those projects, which are phenomenal. A lot of them up to like just straight like study level aircraft. So All right. I think we got a plan here. I suppose I should probably fire up good old flight simulator, huh? We can do that while I'm getting the rest. We're gonna fly to Pennsylvania, I guess, actually. Oh, instead. And from Pennsylvania, I think we're gonna take a flight up to upstate New York. There's 94 hours left on that. I'm gonna take that because that should be enough time. Gosh, I'm curious to know how much was left on the flight yesterday that I was looking at. That's a bummer that I didn't have that. I should have reserved those flights, I guess, and I didn't, and they're gone now. But whatever, it is what it is. Also playing this game yesterday, it was amazing to see. I was playing in 2K res with HDR on, and this game looks so much better. It's unbelievable. Second here. Do 3090 to make it better? Oh, I wish. If I could find a Founders Edition 3090 for MSRP, I would seriously be tempted to take the offer. Yeah, I have a plan laid out into the future here of what I want to do and stuff, but I can't deal with the market the way it is right now. Like, I would love to get a 3080, 3090, but I'm not gonna pay the ridiculous amount of them. On the list, I would imagine there would be more aircraft with $120 price tag. Yeah, they did put in extra airports as well, like handcrafted airports, which they're nice, I guess, to have, but it's not one of those things that you absolutely need, really. You know, it's not like somebody else wouldn't come out and create, a third-party scenery for those airports. In fact, I think some people already have. I don't know exactly which ones, but I know some of them have. So. All right, going to Kilo uniform, November victory. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really pumped to show you guys these fall colors here where I'll be flying. 330/90s and 349-inch 4K monitors. Dude, I wish. A man's gotta have dreams. That's 190. What are we flying with? 353 pounds? Break this down. 100. Actually, let's do this. With 200. Go. Wait, what? What did I say I needed? 353, right? Hope that was right. All right, here we go. 2 November Charlie 0. We're gonna start at this airport in real life. I feel after we do this flight today, if we got time, if there's not enough time for another flight, I'll have to show you guys this flight in real life. It's literally on top of a mountain just outside of Asheville, North Carolina, and there is a private, I don't know if it's a full 18, but it might be just a 9-hole course. It's a country club that's built around the airstrip on top of the mountain. It's fucking ridiculous. I was looking at pictures last night because when I was flying this flight last night, I was not expecting to come into what I was seeing. I didn't know that this airport was literally going to be on top of a fucking mountain. And yeah, so I was like, I got to see this in real life, you know, like someone's got to have a video, probably, right? So, and there was. So I watched a couple videos on it. It's pretty sweet. Gotta get lucky with one of those Best Buy drops. Dude, I hope. Wait a minute. Aki, I feel like I know you. I feel like I know you. How do you know I've been looking at Best Buy drops? I can see full flight sim setup getting pretty pricey quickly. Yeah, definitely. I eventually want to get to the point where, like, first of all, I want to get like a 30 series card or whatever comes next if I can get my hands on one of those. But yeah, I want to get my hand onto that. And then from there, I'll probably step into VR is where the next place I want to go. So, but I don't see that for another 1.5 to 2 years. So the Gilligan, is that the real Gilligan? Wow, I knew it. Once you said the Best Buy drops. That's hilarious. You're a dingus. Is my chatulated shit? No, I'm just behind. I'm trying to multitask and I don't do good at it. Wow, why does this say that I'm... So I'm trying to understand how things are working in this sim. Because I've modified my plane through this app that I'm using. It says I'm 130 pounds heavy, basically. Oh, I'm still. Ah! That was dumb of me. Good math. All right. That's all good, it looks. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm curious. Do me a favor. When you... I'm going to count down from 3. When I say go, hit 1 in chat. Because I'm curious to know what the delay is. And once I say go on my end, I'll start counting out loud or whatever so you guys can know. Because I'm curious if I turned on ultra low latency and I don't know what that actually is in number wise. So I'll count down here in 3 seconds and then go and then press 1 and then I'll start counting out loud from there. Just to see like what the latency is, because it should be quite low if I am correct. So do 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so like between 12 and 13 seconds. That seems like a lot, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know YouTube. We're learning these things. All right. All right, let's fix my... There we go. Oh. Okay. Fire her up. Didn't make sure the parking brake was on. Fail number 1. Oh shit. Do this. Gotta start tracking the flight.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Okay. Check some ATC here. Oh, that's right. I turned off the voices because they were annoying me last night. Whatever. We'll leave them off because I don't want to deal with it. Figure out. Take off. We're gonna fly about 6,500 for a takeoff for now. I'm out at 125 knots. Flight plan is loaded in correctly. Oh gosh. All right, let's do this. Oh, you know, the one thing I didn't check was just out of curiosity's sake. Okay, did correct. Perfect. Sweet. All right. Are we taxiing to? Or am I on? Oh, this is gonna be an interesting takeoff here. I've determined if I do win the lottery ever, this will be the place that I buy a house. Like, pretty much live. I think this is right on the border, or it actually might be in Smoky Mountain National Park. Live in a house. It's nice. Fucking barbecue every day. Play golf every day. I'll get my pilot's license. I can fly in and out wherever I need to. You know, I realized I didn't fly, but I taxied down to the wrong side of the runway. That's right. We'll quickly give it a little turnaround here. By the way, hopefully my mic sounds good to like the plane volume. I did. Here, we'll put it a little bit more maybe in front of me. I did turn it down just because I was listening to my last broadcast and I could hear it kind of peeking out every once in a while, so. I'm hoping I can avoid that, but I don't. If I gotta turn down the game, actually maybe I will do. Oh, just looking at the audio bar and OBS. 40 maybe? 35 even. Try that for now. It will go down to 30. So this side of the runway that we're gonna take off from, this is the exciting side when you get down there. You go right over these trees. You gotta make it in time. Those guys down at the end there. So you gotta have enough speed. Okay, that didn't use too much. I was looking here and I was like, I've used 90 fucking gigs of data, but I actually like it resets on the first of every day, so I don't think it's actually that much from flying. That's what I was thinking last night. I was like, holy fuck, I've used 90 gigs of like streaming data. That's ridiculous. All right, let's check everything here. Parking brake is off. Lights are off. Mixture is rich. Full RPM. Flaps. We will set once we get some airspeed, because I don't want to have to battle it. Autopilot is set. 6,500 at 125 for our climb out. Are good. The controls are looking good. All right, let's do this thing. And I will promise I'll bring back the controls camera in future streams. I just want to get the bugs worked out first.
Airborne time log.
How's the brake gear up? Yeah, this is nuts. So, way I'm flying out is the way I came in last night, and I was not expecting that whatsoever. Yeah, this is the mod. You can see beautiful fall colors. It is a little bit repetitive in the colors, but it's not like so terrible that it's annoying. But it'd have been nice to see maybe a little more variety in the colors. So, but I mean, pretty damn good job, I would say, for mod. I think it's only one guy that's created it too. Like, it's just him by himself. Yeah, I could definitely do with living in this area. Oh. Suppose that looked a little weird on the screen there, cracking my neck with the track IR. Alright, and since everything is working now, we can properly lean out our mixture. Coming up on altitude here, pull back on the RPMs. Bam. Now it's cruise mode. All right. What's our flight time looking at here? A little over 2 hours. A crosswind. Yesterday, when I was flying up here from the Florida Panhandle. Gosh, I'll pause. I was flying up here from the Florida Panhandle yesterday. We had a nasty headwind the whole way. It was probably like, I don't know, 30-ish. Yeah, it was probably around 30-ish knots. Pretty much all the way up. The more I got into North Carolina, it started dropping off, but it was still in the 20s. And trying to get over the mountains and stuff without all the updrafts and downdrafts that was hitting me. And then, of course, I get to the airport yesterday and realize that it's actually on top of a mountain, and you know, I flew by. I came in for my original landing. It was actually a pretty funny story. I came in for my original landing, and everything was looking really good. I was coming in a little fast, so I dropped down to full flaps. Just the scrub speed, and I didn't realize, because I was trying to keep a visual on the runway of how I was coming into it, and I wasn't keeping an eye on my speed, and I wasn't managing my throttle with it, and all of a sudden I looked down, and here we have like no speed. I'm realizing like I'm pretty much to the point where I'm almost falling out of the sky. And at this rate, like the hill is up, like if this is the runway, like it kind of has like an uphill angle that you land on. And then like this is the mountainside. I was coming in like, and we are like well up on like the upslope of the mountain or the hill, whatever you want to call it. So it's like there's no wiggle room really, and I'm like, I just full throttle, put my flaps all the way back up to see if I could get enough speed to, you know, touch the runway. And like within a half a second, I could see, I was like, there's no way. Like I'm falling out of the sky way too damn fast to be able to make it. So I quickly bail out, like, you know, make sure everything's full power, flaps are all the way retracted, and I cut off to the left just in time. Like, it was freaky. Like, IRL probably would have crashed. But I ended up saving it, getting around. We made a giant loop. And we're coming back in. And I'm coming in again. Everything's looking good. I know, you know, visually where I'm at. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm keeping an eye on my speed. And we're about to the same point of where I was the previous try, when I realized I'm falling out of the sky. And I'm right there. Everything's looking really good. It's money. It's right in the zone of where I want. I just need to keep my power where it's at, and we'll glide on in. All of a sudden, engine just cuts out. I was like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I realized all the way up from Florida, all the way up to the airport here, I never switched over to my other tank. I knew I was getting low, but I was like, I'll have plenty of gas on my one tank. I don't need to switch to my right tank, you know, for this flight at all. And it dawned on me, like, right then and there, I was like, I never switched my tank. And I was like, I'm too close now that I can't, like, look down and, like, you know, move the tank lever over. Like, it is what it is. Like, and I had enough speed, luckily, and enough altitude that I just tip the nose straight down, like once again retract the flaps, just trying to gain any sort of momentum that I possibly could. Get just over the crest of the trees and like bring it right onto the runway and like touchdown. It was a pretty hard landing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you probably would have had your fillings knocked out of your teeth, but we made it in one piece. So, but yeah, I was like, holy shit. Like, first time was just me like not paying attention, and the second time, like, it's once again me not paying attention, but like literally like we're gonna be totally fucked if I didn't make that landing. There was no pulling out of that landing. Like, I had to make it. So it was one of those moments where I was like, I wish I was streaming or recording or something. I should have been recording, really. But my goal last night was just to make sure that everything in the plane was working the way it was, and, you know, testing for today. So, yeah, it's those moments that, like, it always happens that way. The moments you're, like, not thinking you should be recording or anything like that, that's like when things happen and you're like, oh, I wish I was recording that or whatever, you know? The other thing I do want to do when I get a better graphics card is to be able to throw the draw distance of objects loading, like these trees and stuff. Especially because you can see, like, over there, it's all green, but down here, you know, below at the bottom is yellow. And if we were to go fly over to there, you would actually see then that would now start turning that yellow and orange and reddish color like you see down below here. But because of the graphics settings and the limitations and how far that actually is away, you're not seeing those colored trees actually load in over there. You're seeing the terrain loading in, which most of the terrain in this game is green. They just use, for the most part, Bing Maps data to color the terrain in. I'm sure they do some color correction and texturing, but yeah, it's not perfect with the season changes. In the summertime, it's fine because, I mean, you would never know. And in the winter is fine too, because everything then is white where there should be snow. But this kind of the fall and spring is the tricky-ish part. Which maybe one day Microsoft or Asobo will decide to add seasons in by default. But I don't see that happening anytime soon, so that's why I ended up buying this mod. Because, I don't know, seasons are a big thing, at least, you know, depending where you live in the U.S. I mean, some places really don't have season changes. They might have summer and winter, and that's about it. You know, spring and fall is not necessarily a thing for them, you know, in the way that people that experience 4 seasons accommodate. So, like, yeah, so this mountain that we're going to be flying, this range here right in front of us off the nose, is green right now, and I bet the closer and closer we get here, it's going to start turning more yellow, orange, and red. But, yeah, it's just one of those things. Maybe eventually they'll add it. I would love to see it be added because, like I said, seasons are a big thing if that's the climate you're flying in, especially now with the fall colors. So my goal is, we'll see, depending tonight on where we're at with time. So we're going to fly into Pennsylvania here, and then I got another flight to upstate New York. If we have time, I will take it as well. But to get up to the New Hampshire, Vermont, upstate New York area, maybe even in a little into Maine today, or if not today, the next stream, which I'm thinking might be Friday, maybe Saturday. Just kind of depends what I got going on. But that's the plan, at least. So yeah, now you can see. Oh, it is starting to turn orange. So, like I said, it just doesn't load that far out. But it is what it is. We'll get a more powerful graphics card one day here, and we'll be able to see those trees colored forever. We got all 4 seasons each week, sometimes in a single day. Yeah, good old Midwest, right? Today is, well, yeah. This last week has been kind of interesting. We had some really nice days, and then we've gotten into kind of a cold pocket, which I'd be curious. What time is it? 5:30? It might be raining outside now. It was supposed to start raining around 5 or 6, so... But it was just that gloomy kind of... I don't know. It wasn't really that damp, though, I guess. It was just gloomy out today. And then, of course, at night, it's getting cold. Earlier this week, we had a couple days where we reached freezing or right below freezing. I want to say, like, Sunday night or Monday night, I think it was. We got down to, like, 30 degrees. So, it's definitely getting a little chilly. The one night it went down to 32, and then I think the other night it went down to 30. And the first night I was sitting there, I was laying in bed, and I was like, shit, did I bring, like, all the hoses in and stuff? Like, I got a hose out front and out back. I was like, I know the one in back is gone. But I was like, I can't remember if I brought the one in front in. I unhooked it. I remember that. But I don't remember if I actually brought it in. I did. But I, like, went and checked it out the next day. I'm like, please, like, hopefully be inside. Otherwise, you go to turn that water on the spring and you might have a leaky hose. Can't figure out what's going on with Discord. Dun, 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 dun. Where is... Go. See if this makes a difference at all. I guess not. Speaking of graphics cards, oh my gosh, I'm part of a a Discord that gives you notifications when drops are happening, whether it's online or wherever, you know, Amazon, EVGA, Best Buy, things like that. And their notifications are quite broken. Like, it'll post, last couple days they've had it, like, they've been trying to, it's posting stuff from like Amazon, and it just keeps posting it over and over and over again, like that it's new and in stock, but it's not. Like, it's well been sold for a while, and it just, yeah, it's annoying because it gets your hopes up. You're like, oh, like, sweet, like they got stuff in stock, and then you look and it's like, nope, it's just the same graphics card that's been posted the last like 6 times. It's still sold out. So I don't know what is wrong with it. Like, their API is reading it incorrectly, or I don't know. Need to go buy a pumpkin quick? That's one thing I haven't done. I don't know if I'm gonna hand out candy this year. I was thinking about it. I don't know. I was thinking, I was like, if I'm gonna hand out candy, like, I'm gonna be like this, like the sick house that hands out like full candy bars. I was actually thinking of going to Costco, and if I am gonna do it, go to Costco, get like full candy bars, and like, maybe a case or two of, or not even a case. You can buy the 36 pack of like, pop, like Coke or Sprite or whatever. And no bags of scrambled eggs. I don't think that would go over too well with kids. Can you imagine that? Like, if you were going trick-or-treating, like, if it was like dark enough out that like the kids are like at your door, like getting like the candy or whatever, what they think is candy, and, like, really you just reach into a bowl and like grab a handful of like scrambled eggs and just like dump it into their like pillow sack. Like, they would never know, right? Like, it's dark enough, or like you'd see it and you'd be like, oh, maybe it's just like the wrappers that I was seeing of like the candy. I mean, you get home and you actually have fucking scrambled eggs inside of your pillow sack all over your candy. That would be evil, but it would also be kind of hilarious. It goes in and out of stock as people drop them from their cart. Is that why it does it, or? Full-size bars? Yeah. I mean, really, I don't know. It's probably the same price as if, like, you were going to... Hold on 1 second here. Okay. No, never mind. I was seeing those lines on the GPS there, and I looked over there and I saw there's like that X on the side of the hill, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, are those actually like a thing? But yeah, price-wise, like compared to like all the like, you know, that Halloween candy you get, it's like a big bag for, I don't know, what are those big bags nowadays? Like $10 to $13, somewhere in there. Kind of depending what variety you get. Hold on 1 second. I just thought of something. Just thought of... Okay, it's off. Okay. I was playing an HDR yesterday. Side story here. Playing an HDR yesterday. And I got into the game and I was like, why do these colors look so fucked? Like, something's not right. And I was thinking it was with my TV, and I was messing with Windows because I was like, it's something in there, right? Like something's not correct with like the gamma display or something with the HDR, right? Nope. I just didn't turn the settings on in the game. Didn't know that was like a thing. So turned them on, and then finally I was like, oh, that's much better. So, but anyways, yeah, back to my story. As I was saying, I was, yeah, I think like money wise, it's probably going to cost you the same, you know, depending, I guess, how generous you want to be with like your handouts with Halloween candy. Like, I suppose if you're only going to give kids like 3 pieces of candy, you know, then it's cheaper, I'm sure, than like full-size candy bars. Like, all I know is like when I was a kid, when you had full-size candy bar like houses, like you knew what those houses were and you hit them up every year because like that was the best house, right? We had a house that was like, it was a couple neighborhoods over. They would always do full cans of pop, and then there was people just like down the street from them that always did full-size candy bars. And it was like good candy bars too, not like just regular Hershey's chocolate candy bars, like full on like Snickers, Butterfingers. And I think the one year they did like nut rolls and stuff. I was like, oh man, like this is the good house. Like we got to make sure we hit this every year. Can you stream an HDR on YouTube? You can. The problem with HDR is that streaming software, a lot of it does not support it. In fact, actually just one program that does recording of video will capture and record or stream HDR, which is really sad. But I looked into the program. You have to pay for it. It's like a one-time deal. It's like, I think $20 or something like that. It's not terrible. But I think the options that you get from like OBS and XSplit is kind of the other, which you have to pay for XSplit as well. But the options you get between kind of the two really well known. I guess you should probably put Streamlabs OBS in there, even though it's literally just OBS, more simplified. But between those three, all the options you get to like customize scenes and bit rates, and I'm yelling into my mic again, I can see. Anyways, I think that program is like a lot less in depth. I think it's a very simple program. It's like, hey, I'm playing a game in HDR. I want to record this game in HDR, and that's all I want to do. I think then it will do it just fine. But like, if you want to put alerts in, you want to put webcams, you know, frames, graphics, things like that, it's never going to happen. So not until OBS or XSplit decide to support it, which I'm kind of surprised that, like, especially XSplit, which is virtually a paid OBS version with some extra features and tools, which I've never quite understood nor thought they were worth the money. But that would be like a huge draw to pull people to your software. And they're smart. It's a subscription-based software, so like support HDR and then just rake in the cash every month, you know, until people maybe get sick of it and then they're like, I don't want to pay anymore, and then they'll go back to OBS, and then that doesn't support HDR. That would probably be the genius thing to do, but you know, logic these days is far and few between. Wait, it didn't look good? What do you mean? In the game yesterday when I was playing in it, at first it didn't. Yeah, once I turned it on in the settings on it, it fixed it. It looked way better then. It looked really good in HDR. Like the SDR in this game is not bad, I will say. They did a fairly good job at it, but man, the HDR, the depth of color that you get is just way better. You know, only 10 kids come by. We used to kind of be like that. It used to be really light until, I don't know, maybe a couple years ago. We had, like, all of a sudden it was like all within like 1.5 year, like just a ton of families moved in, and just like, you know, having kids, like they, you know, kids were just born or they were toddlers and stuff. So like they're all like at that prime age now of like, you know, being into Halloween and trick-or-treating. Yeah. Oh yeah. That house was prime. I'd be curious if they still did it. Maybe not. I don't know. Who even knows if the same people live there? They might not. Should I just dress up this year and go trick-or-treating? Just to see. Yeah, what's up with Discord, man? It turned my icon purple for a little bit, and now it's green again. Like, it was detecting that I was streaming, and now it's not. Huh, that's weird. Actually, I'm curious though. If you click, nope. Okay. That's the only thing I don't like about that. Like, Seems to me that the YouTube integration between Discord is not as strong as the Twitch integration into Discord. Which is very, very silly, if you ask me, because it wasn't long ago that Twitch decided to try and launch their own voice platform to literally rival Discord and to take them down. They actually had a fair shot at it for a little bit until I think just the development of Twitch's voice platform kind of plateaued while Discord just kept coming out with better and better features. And the other thing too that Discord has had for it since day one is, I mean, you can, I don't know, you can be a arts and craft community and you can create a Discord, or like you can be a car enthusiast community and create a Discord. Like, whereas the Twitch voice app, like I'm pretty sure you had to have like a Twitch channel because it was built off of your channel. It followed all of the permissions that your Twitch channel had. So like if you created it like as a broadcaster, all of your mods would actually be like mods automatically in that server, and all of your subscribers would be in there, and like it was nice. And because you could manually override things as well if you wanted to. It was nice. Like I said, it was limited. And Discord just kept expanding and kept offering more and better features for what they had. And I don't even know. I don't think the Twitch voice app even works anymore. I bet they took those servers off the line. Yeah, because that used to be... They even had like a messenger app for a hair of a second as well when they created that voice platform. I remember because you could literally send whispers and things like that through the messenger app. So, and that was actually kind of nice. Just saw an ad for KFC. That actually looked good, but I know KFC is absolutely terrible. Notification. There. we go. Should take a look at here. An hour and a half to go. God, it feels like it's been quicker than that. Or not quicker, but longer than that, I should say. I was thinking like maybe we only had like an hour left of flight. Well, it's starting to get a little more flat. I think we'll go up a little bit in elevation here as well. Save a little bit on fuel. I'm trying to figure a good spot to mount my microphone, because it's awkward having I've always found it very weird with the way boom arms are, that like they're always, at least for my setup, it always comes like up into your view and then it comes down to where it's going to sit. And I just, like right here, it blocks a good quarter of my screen. It's just the bars going through. That is the other thing that I think will soon be coming, is audio upgrades. I think by choice and also not by choice. I think my mixer at least is going to get replaced. I just don't know what I want to substitute with it. I mean, it's been a good mixer, but I've only had it for gosh, I'm gonna say 4 years, maybe. I'm gonna say 5 years. If it ain't 5 years, it's almost 5 years. And I just feel like a mixer should last a hell of a lot more than that. Maybe not. It's my first ever mixer, so I like to get something better, but I don't know if that could be such a thing without spending an arm and a leg, because it seems like everybody's going to digital mixers, which are cool and fun and all, but I don't like the restrictions that you face with a digital mixer. What I can do with this, I guess, analog is, it's digital, but I guess I would call it analog. But what I can do with that analog mixer and mix different channels of sound and mics and different outputs and everything like that, I mean, I don't know. Finding that in a digital mixer is big money these days, at least. Maybe as more companies release them, it'll be more affordable. So my big thing is I really want to get a new mic, but I feel I should definitely get a new mixer before getting a new mic, because if anything is actually wrong with my audio, it is the mixer. Every once in a while when it decides to make weird noises and whatnot. Although lately, at least the last couple of days, it's been fine. So maybe it's kind of like settled down. I've noticed when I start adjusting levels and or plugging and unplugging things, it's like it gets some demons in it and like it has to just work itself out, and like after a while they just go away and it's done, gone, fine. Like you would never even think this thing has any issues. So, but also part of that scares me because I know there's going to be a day where I'm going to go turn this on and either it's going to be dead or some sort of sound is going to be absolutely jacked beyond belief, and there's no way I'm going to be able to fix it. And it's going to be at a time where I want to use it, and it's actually crucial to use it, like when I want to do a stream or record a video or something. So I'm slowly trying to research alternatives. But as of right now, not a single one has impressed me. Unless I want to really open up my pocketbook. Which I can't justify it, man. That's the one thing I will say the technology industry has become very good at, is they realize the I don't want to say the streaming industry and people of the industry are suckers. But it's funny how like somebody can come out with something like really, I don't know. They're cool and like fun and perhaps convenient, but they're definitely more of like a gadget. A lot of things, ton of things are like gadgets for streaming. And people just fucking gobble it up. Like content creators are like, oh my gosh, like this is the greatest thing ever, and they promote it, they sell it, like I don't know, like Stream Decks, a gadget. Like you could 100% do what you do on a Stream Deck with a keyboard by just memorizing hotkeys. Now that's not always easy. It's not fun. This has a digital interface that you can customize and all sorts of things. It's very, very cool. It's very convenient. But it's one of those things, it's like, do you really actually need it? Like, people survived before Stream Decks were a thing. Like, people had a couple hotkeys made that they just memorized and they just went off of with their keyboards, you know? So, like I said, gadgets, they sell 100% all the time, every time. More and more people are doing it. More and more people are like the quality of mixers. Yeah, I don't know though. Yeah, that's arguable to a degree. Like these days, the audio quality you can get from a USB microphone is actually insane. Right there, I guess. Yeah, some I forget what microphones they were, but I know Harris Heller did a couple videos on some USB mics. And I want to say one of them was Elgato. They have come out with a USB mic. I forget what it's called. But their audio software that they have for it is like phenomenal. But that also scares me. I don't like companies that make proprietary tech and software for their products. Like, it just, you know, if Elgato ever goes out of business and you stop getting software updates for your equipment that you have, you're fucked. You know, say all of a sudden Windows pushes an update or whatever and it completely just screws whatever software you were using. Like, well, how do you fix it? You don't. Like, you now have to buy new equipment, and it's just like, you could have avoided all of that from the get-go and just bought something that doesn't use proprietary software. So it's, I don't know. That's the gamble you take. Although I'm not saying Elgato is going to go out of business anytime soon. I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. AKA, like, when I talk about gadgets coming out for streamers and content creators, I'm majority talking about Elgato because they have so many fucking gadgets. It's unbelievable. I think nowadays you can literally have 100% full Elgato setup. Like, for streaming tech, like, they have a microphone, they have a webcam, they have stream decks, they have the lights. What else? They have capture cards. Shit. What else do they have? I feel like I'm missing one or two products. But yeah, you can literally have 100% Elgato setup if you want. I mean, I suppose if you throw it in there, Corsair owns Elgato now, so you know you can have Corsair keyboard and mouse, PC components. Just wait till they come out with an Elgato CPU or something. The first CPU built for streaming. Like, comes with OBS preloaded onto your computer. Like, that'd just be the biggest meme ever. That'll be the day where, like, streaming is like back when everybody's parents were getting on to fucking Facebook and stuff like that. Except it'll be everyone streaming. Corsair's never gone out of business by Elgato. No, I know. And that's my point. It's like, with Elgato, I don't have a... I have more of a secured feeling that, like, nothing like that would happen. But there's other companies out there. What's the mixer? We were talking about digital mixers. Go XLR by Helicon or whatever the company is. Everybody that was a part of the development of the Go XLR has left Go XLR or Helicon for other companies. So, you know, cool if you have a Go XLR, but the support is no longer there for the product. You know, if you're looking to use that 10 to 15 years from now, if it still works, hopefully it would, for the amount of money you spend on those, they're like $600. But, you know, 10 years down the road from now, when Windows 12 or 13, God, Windows 13, you know how cursed that's going to be? But, you know, when the next couple versions of Windows come out and all of a sudden maybe your Go XLR isn't supported anymore because of software issues. Like, that's the issue. That's like, now what? You spent $600 on a mixer that you can't even fucking use no more. So, yeah, like I said, Elgato, I have good faith. Corsair and Elgato are never going to go out of business. You know, my concern would be they're like, oh, like everybody's bought all of our products now. How do we get people to buy our products still? Well, we'll just stop supporting legacy, devices or whatever. Like if you have an original Stream Deck, one day they'll just be like, no, like we're not going to support that anymore. It's legacy hardware. Like you're going to have to upgrade to the new Stream Deck or something like that. Like, I mean, in reality, it's going to come to a point like that. So it's just a matter of when is it going to hit that point. Shock, what's happening, man? Wait, why is that not working? I can't see Feels Pumpkin, man. Can you see it on your end? It was working the other day. Want a screenshot? No, I believe you. I just like let's do this. Will Kappa work? Hopefully it'll work. Oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That's not Kappa. Is it because it's not an actual a BTTV emote? What's a BTTV emote? K-Kona? Was K-Kona BTTV? Does K-Kona show up for you? Let's try this. Easy. That shows up for you? Easy does? It doesn't show up for me. Hold on. Let me reload my page. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Now it's working. Now I can see all of it. I can see the Pumpkin Man. I can see K-Kona. I can see Easy. The Kappa, though, that's weird. What is that even? Come on. Maybe my eyes are just old, but I need to... That looks like the moon emoji. You know the well, at least if you have an iPhone, it's like the moon that's like staring off to the side. It's like really like a sus looking moon. That's what it looks like. Is that Kappa now? Did the Zoomers decide that? Hey, we're streaming for 99 minutes. That's so funny that it counts like that. Yeah, I just noticed that. Well, and then now, okay, now other people's names are different colors. Actually, I'm curious. Can you like change your color? Can I change my color? Nope. What the hell is that? Sanitizer? Bro, this does not look like sanitizer. I mean, I guess it could be sanitizer, but it also could be other things like lotion or lube, you know? Like, if you're going to translate that to gaming, like, oh, you need a little lotion for that pounding you're taking? There's a hydrate emoji. Although that looks like a glass with a straw on it. I mean, like, how unpolitically correct of YouTube to put this. Like, look at this. Isn't that a glass with a straw? I mean, aren't straws, like, isn't that part of cancel culture now? If you use straws, like, you're on your way to being canceled. Yeah, it does. It looks like lotion or lube. Yeah. Yeah, to me it does. Like, if I saw that, my first thought would not be, that's sanitizer. That's sanitizer for sure. Like, no. I just think of Joe Dirt. All right, all right. What the fuck is that? That's the hydrate emote offered by YouTube. Like I said, it looks like it doesn't look like hydration. No. Like I said, I think it's a glass with a straw in it. Come on now. You can't use straws in 2021. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these emotes are weird. Like this virtual hug. That looks like someone's leaning back on like a whoopee cushion, a really big whoopee cushion. I do like, though, they have the monkey with the hammer. YouTube emotes aren't good. Let's just say that. Yeah. I think they're just, they don't, I don't know. The size of them and like the detail is, yeah, it's not good. It's almost like they made the emotes in a really like a larger size, and then they used Photoshop's like auto render to like shrink it down, which you end up losing a lot of detail on. Twitch emotes trademarked? I would assume they are, but maybe not. Like, I know the actual like Twitch glitch logo is trademarked, which is hilarious because you see it ripped off everywhere. But I suppose for them, they don't necessarily care too much because it's free advertising. Because, I mean, if you have any idea what Twitch is, or into gaming at all or anything like that, like, you know what the Twitch logo looks like. Although, didn't they just redo the Twitch logo? Like, isn't it getting, or it's in the process of getting redone or something like that? Am I just dreaming that happened, or is that like an actual thing? But it looks really, really weird now. And like the actual logo where it says like Twitch in the font, it's like 3D. I think that got redone too. But yeah, it's not like the traditional a few years ago. No, this was pretty recent. I want to say I just saw something not too long ago. Maybe I'm dreaming it. Maybe I was thinking about. Yeah, this was like just a couple weeks ago at most or something like that. I saw like a little preview that they were redoing the glitch logo and the Twitch font logo. Or maybe it was like a prototype that they were going to go to. I don't know. Facebook was rebranding. Yeah, they're trying to change their name. That they want to. I don't know if it will, though. Dream of Twitch might be a sign. Yeah, that I'm not there anymore and I'm happy about it. Bandai Namco came up with a logo that looks like Twitch? No. This was definitely Twitch. It was like legit something from Twitch. I really wish I remember where I could say I saw this. You got 3 months of Stadia Pro for being a YouTube Premium member. Oh, wow. Is Stadia still a thing? Are a lot of people using it or no? Twitch logo. I'm just looking through my email. I don't know if I see it. Hmm. Let's go to the good old Google, what they have to say. Da-da. I don't see anything. Maybe I had a fucking weird dream about it. Yeah, I remember seeing it and it was a really really simplified logo. And I swear I want to say I saw it on Reddit, which makes me more suspicious that it was just somebody fucking around and trying to meme that Twitch had a new logo. But yeah, it was like it was a really very simplified version of their logo that they have. You know, the whole minimalistic trend. Oh, let's see. Where are we? Oh, we're flying over West Virginia, I think, here. Take a look. Let's zoom out here. Oh, gosh, not that far. Yep, we're over West Virginia. like dead over West Virginia. That popped in my head too. Country roads, take me home. What is it? 6:22, right? Oh, what? We have an hour left of flight. It's 6:22. It'll be 7:22 by the time I land. I don't think we're gonna get that other flight in tonight. Yeah, I don't think we will. Let's check. Yeah, it's 100. It's 100 less miles. Okay. 266. What are we at here? $178 and we're at hour. It's actually going to be a little more than that. Oops, that did not. That was weird. That was delayed. Oh. Okay. I guess we'll see. It'll be kind of close. I'm gonna guess that we're not gonna have time. Which, if that's the case, there wasn't a lot of time left on that job. So, yeah, we'll see. I might have to fly that Friday night. So, maybe we'll already plan on doing another stream Friday night. Or, well, unless maybe I do another stream tomorrow night, because I was just thinking of that. I think the weather's supposed to be shitty tomorrow, and I need to do yard work, which probably won't happen tomorrow because it's gonna be shitty, and I might have to do that Friday. Unless I push it off to Saturday, which is when I normally do it. But I also feel like I shouldn't, because I've kind of been neglectful. Like yesterday, the wind was just ripping through, and one of my trees is dropping all of its leaves. Like it has been, but really dropping them this week, and they were just all going into my neighbor's yard. And I was just like, I kind of feel bad, man. Because, like, I know I probably could have been out there chopping them up or raking them. Age of Empires 4 time tomorrow? I'm not buying that game. Not until it goes on sale. Maybe it'll go on sale finally around Christmas or something like that. I can't believe they're getting $60 for that game. I seriously, I cannot believe that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a phenomenal franchise. You know, it has definitely built a name for itself. But, like, you just, I don't know. You can't tell me that's $60 worth. I know it has like a really high replay factor, which quite a few games don't these days, but yeah, I don't know. I look at like Call of Duty and that costing $60, and then Age of Empires, and that costs $60. I would argue that both of them have equal replay value, but you cannot. I know that they are two different graphical styles and genres of games, so it's not quite apples to apples, but you can't argue really that like Call of Duty has better graphics than Age of Empires, if you know what I mean. Like, maybe if you could play Age of Empires like in first person and it was like super fucking detailed in 4K and all of that stuff, then okay, maybe we're talking. But like as a top-down RTS game in 2021 for $60, ouch, man. Ouch. Like that's a lot in my opinion. Like I said, maximum that game should be $40. But they know because like Age of Empires 3 was pretty much a flop, and they've just remastered Age of Empires 2 like what 2 or 3 times now, that everyone's fiending for a new Age of Empires game. So we'll just make one with like really new graphics and like high resolutions, and people will pay $60 because it's Age of Empires but modern. That's the hot take. All right. I am going to BRB real quick. Is this? Oh my gosh, this thing is still fucking sending. Oh, maybe not. Oh shit! It actually. Well, rip. See, that's what happens. Their notification system for 3080s drove me nuts all day today. So I muted the server because I got 2 notifications as I was getting ready for stream, and I was like, I'm not having this go off during stream. So I muted the server, and guess what opened up today? The Zotac queue, which is probably one of my better chances of getting a new graphics card. That's my thoughts and feelings on that. All right. BRB. I got some dinner. So I'm going to drop my webcam off for a little bit. And probably also send that for fuel. I'm gonna switch our tanks over real quick while yep. So I don't repeat last night, basically. Why do you do this? Go. What am I eating? I'm eating fucking frozen chicken, beef, and cheese enchiladas, or no, chimichangas with Cholula hot sauce on them and some Takis off to the side. And I'm going to regret my decisions come tomorrow, because on Sunday I had quite a few Takis, and TMI, but yeah, we were definitely paying homage to the porcelain all day Monday. It was bad. They're so good. I love them so much, but they don't do me right. Yeah, it was. Let's just put it this way. Monday was not a fun day. Was no Monday fun day. It was Sunday fun day and punishment Monday. I've been on like just hot food kicks lately. Like these are, I don't know if you've had these or not at Costco though. They're Mrs. Vicky's spicy dill pickle chips. Whew, talk about fucking crack. Like legit. Like it's a giant bag and I've mowed through a lot of it. Like I'm almost kind of ashamed of how much I've mowed through it in the last couple days. But they're so good. It's like it's that deliciousness from dill pickle, but got a little heat to it. Your problems fall colors fly lower? I was flying low. I'm up high now. I was gonna say, Shock, that's something you should definitely do. Is go back in the stream and watch the beginning where I was taking off. Like the airport we took off out of, and like just pretty much right from the takeoff and right when I get airborne, and then I'm like flying low. Just go check that out because it looks amazing. Like the fall colors. We flew out of an airport. It's on top of a mountain, and it's just north of Asheville, North Carolina. So you're right in the Smoky Mountains. You gotta figure out this chat delay because it's lame? I don't know. It wasn't that far behind. It's on ultra low latency. Because I don't know what normal latency is. We can try it next stream. But that's probably a minute delayed or something. You can probably find it on Google how long the average delays are. 14 seconds? Bruh. That used to be the norm on Twitch. You've been through Asheville on a bus trip? Dude, it's beautiful. Like I said, I win the lottery. I'm buying a house on top of that mountain by the airstrip, which has a private, at least 9-hole country club. It might be 18 holes. But that is also on top of the mountain, and it's around the airstrip. And I'll be good, man. I'll barbecue brisket every day of my life. Just go play golf, watch planes come in and out, all in the mountains of North Carolina. I'd be okay with that. You know, all these people are like, I'll move to a beach somewhere tropical. Nah. I mean, I like to go on vacation to those places. I wouldn't want to live there all year round. I love the mountains. Buy an RV with the 1 gig satellite connection and chill there forever. No, you had it right. You'll chill there forever. You can come be a shill in my driveway with your RV. Let me hold on, give me 2 seconds. Oh, wrong keyboard. I hate when I do this. Oh, you can see me eating. Hi. Hello. Where's let me just pull this up. Okay. We're good. I didn't want any personal stuff to leak. Mountain. Oh, it just came out. This is the airport I flew out of. This is the real life version of the airport. But yeah, look at these views, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Firefox. I use Chrome. That's for my personal, if you know what I mean. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. When are we going? Dude, I don't know. I want to play golf here, though. What is golf course? It's 18. It's a full 18. Mountain Air Country Club. Yeah. Pretty sweet. Look at these homes here. We'll go. Look at that. Bro. How much is it? It's a private club. It's a country club. I was looking at homes. Search properties. So is this it? Here we go. Here we go. It's casual, you know, 1.6 mil, 1.9. Here we go. This one's under $1 million. This is affordable. 4-bedroom, 4-bath. What kind of picture can that not get bigger? Dude, isn't this nice? Now, this is the house for the poor people. You got to remember. I'd be okay with this, though. You know, because you have the poor person house, you notice you don't have much of a view. You don't have the scenic view. And no stainless appliances, obviously, because that's only for the rich people. Nice kitchen, actually. Really spacious kitchen. Little bar, island bar there. These must be the bedrooms. All right, hold on. Get out of there. Can I? Any like? Oh! Here, like a lower deck, it looks like. A hot tub there. All yours for what was it again? 9.25. Oh, we even get cheaper yet. X50. Oh, you're telling me this gets cheaper? Oh, it does. Hey, boys, we might actually be able to start to afford some of these. 2-ball. Oh, lot 2, Ball Hooter Road. Oh, yeah. Look at this. 180. What does this get us? Hold on. Let me take a bite of my chimichanga here. All right, not bad. Not bad. Let's go back to the expensive ones. Actually, hold on. Let me just make sure my plane is still moving. Okay, it is. This guy. Let's look up this guy. 1.9 million. What is this going to get us? A little more fancy than I like it. Like this inside room. Not quite my style. Damn. Okay. See, this is what you get when you spend money. What is this? What is that floor? Oh, that is just awful. Oh, they don't even have that many pictures. Is that an outdoor? Oh, it's is it? Oh, maybe it's glass. A glass porch. Huh. What's this one? This one looks nice, actually. It's kind of a bargain, too, you know? Hey, whoa, chill out there, mouse. Yeah, I'd be down with that. that your view? Yeah, damn. Yeah, that's dope. I like that. Nice jacuzzi, bathtub. That's nuts, man. I almost like the kitchen back on that 9 1/4 house. Kind of neat though. This, it's like almost like a stump style. Yeah. Oh, we already looked at the golf section. Oh yeah, here. This is the. I wish these photos were bigger. Oh, here we go. Here's a. This is the. So that is the airport right there. This is the exact route I was flying last night when I almost died the first time. You can see some of the golf course right here and over here. Look at those colors though, man. But yeah, there's the golf course there on right and left side. You just bring your plane in and bam, right there. What is this? It's like a fancy... Hold on, what is this? Only 720? Hold on here. Can I get some high res? Yeah, that's nice. Little T6 there flying in. Just casually race your Ferrari out on the runway. Blackhawk looks like maybe? I suppose to get a little snow down there too, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Damn, dude. This is an ad for you to move there. Move to Mountain Air. There you go. You have it. That's pretty dope. Like I said, if I win the lottery, you guys know where I will live. Or if I become like a huge YouTube personality, that's where you'll find me. You guys officially know where I will live in the future, so you can already stalk me. Wait, what? Oh, what, you took off in that time? What are you talking about? Make me your model. Only takes 50% cut. I did. Last night I landed there, and earlier when we were watching, if you go back in the broadcast, the airport I took off from was that airport. Like pretty much right when you first came in here. That's where I was taking off from. That's why I was saying if you go back, at least for shock, if you go back on the broadcast, you can see that in-game. But I kind of ruined it by showing you the IRL version, which is 10 times better. Ooh. Takis are kicking tonight. That was dumb. I literally moved that to the other side of my desk to try and move it away from my mic, but I actually moved it closer to the mic. They do. Yeah, you can play this in VR. That's my whole plan, eventually. No, it's a black cherry soda. Yeah. Yeah, if you have VR, you can play this in VR. It's actually supposed to be pretty nice in VR. Like, it actually works in VR is what I mean. Like, the game, not in VR, is really nice, but, I mean, yeah. I can only imagine how crazy this looks in actual VR. Not Black Cherry Coke or Pepsi, you know how many sponsors yet? Nope. You can be my first sponsor. You can be my first sponsor. You know, I don't know what you want me to advertise. Your Traeger smoking abilities. But yeah, no, that's so long-term plan. Well, overall plan is we're gonna, well, depending on how it all goes, we might have to change the audio situation out, but I don't know. Maybe, possibly. If the audio situation stays stable, the next purchase is going to be a new graphics card. Excuse me. Hold on here. These talkies they're getting to me. Give me a second here. Let me blow my nose. Okay, sorry. We'll turn the camera back on as well. So the plan is to upgrade to new graphics card, and then probably upgrade the capture card to be able to enjoy things in 4K. Don't know if that I would stream in 4K, probably because my internet can't handle it, because you need crazy upload to do it. But I probably could record in 4K. And once we get that going, then the next step will probably be into getting a VR headset. And from then on, I would love to get into DCS World, do flight combat missions. I've almost kind of determined I don't want to get into that game unless I have a VR headset, because I think without it would be extremely tough. Even with a track IR, I think it wouldn't be able to keep up. I could be wrong, but yeah, I just from some of the videos I've been watching on it, at least. The Vive Pro, or what are you looking for? So I've determined I wouldn't get, I don't want to say an entry-level VR headset, because that sounds degrading when VR headsets are just expensive as hell in general, but I would like to put my money's worth into it to make sure that it has premium features, for sure 4K resolution support, and I really want hand tracking capabilities, so I don't have to use the controllers. That's probably almost as important of 4K support. And then other small things, it would be nice if it was wireless, but I would have to research more into that, because I don't know those headsets that are wireless, then you're dealing with a battery, obviously, and how long does the battery last? Well, if it's about to die and you plug it in, can you still use it while it charges? Things like that. But yeah, that's kind of my range. As far as what VR headsets, though, I don't know. I've looked just briefly at some different ones. Got myself one for Christmas. Hopefully, the box is big enough. No, it fell over. Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do is go off the second floor. BRB, may need to chat about this IRL tomorrow. Alright. Sounds good. Yeah, BRB. Alright, what are we approaching on here? Should probably start paying attention back again to the flight. Excuse me. The good old hot food gets caught in your throat there, and 3 center. All right, 25 minutes to go, about 63 miles left. Start dropping in altitude. We'll just go down very slow now. Oh my gosh. There we go. Save you guys the strain of your ears. About 1,200 feet is the elevation. Multitasking here, one day of work, and I got all this shit to talk to people and do, but I'm watching. No worries, man. Do what you gotta do. I figure we, excuse me, start dropping down here in elevation. Probably start to see some better colors of the trees and such. So we got, well, it says 18 minutes left. Probably a little more than that. Probably more like 25-ish minutes until we're actually touching down. A little under 50 miles to go. I think it's so cool how, like, out here, this whole way right here is just carved out from glaciers and stuff from thousands or millions of years ago. I think that's nuts. You see that stuff from like way up here. You know, they're like perfectly straight lines that look to be cut through. I should figure out how to modify one of the cameras so I can, you can like get a point of view as if you're like, well, this is not gonna want to work for me. get a point of view, you know, from sitting back in the rear seats here. Because you can do... Yeah, you can do co-pilot. Look out from this side. Oh, we just clipped through the roof. And 3,000 RPM here. We'll start richening the mixture up again. So if you guys remember, maybe a couple months ago, I was talking about this, being able to lean the engine in and out with the mixture, and not being able to do that with the default. And then I wanted to do it on Sunday, but it wasn't working. So that's like what it works out as. Beacon. Really? Huh? Anyways, so as you can see here, this is the EGT. This is exhaust gas temperatures. This is our cylinder head temperatures. Cylinder heads, you don't more in depth. You do lean out with those, but you really go off of your exhaust gas. Is what you want to do. You can see as I bring the mixture, I lean it out and drop in temp. And then if I go rich or full rich, I drop in temp. That's because right there we're flooding the engine out with too much fuel. We're not burning clean. What you do is you find your EGT max temp and you keep leaning back more and more till you start going the other way in temperature. So she's rising. The 1170 is our clean burn. And then you can just kind of bump her down a little bit there, and then you can see our gallons per hour changes as well because we're burning less fuel. So that's what I've been missing, and I'm glad I'm finally able to do that now. But yeah, it's nice because then you can go a hell of a lot further because you burn less fuel because there's less oxygen in the air where we're at. So, and the higher you go up, the more you lean out your mixture, just because, like I said, less oxygen needs less fuel. Oh, the talkies, I'm sure you have some hot exhaust gas. Yeah, tomorrow we will. We're dropping an elevation now. You're able to starting to see the colors. Fact. Yeah, I think we'll time this out just right here. We're gonna go down to 3,000 feet because I'm probably gonna be on the right slope from there. Get our flight change level. Comes off. Or it's not at all. Side window views look so good. Yeah. Like I said earlier in the flight when we were taking out of the Smoky Mountains, it was phenomenal. So go back in the broadcast and you'll see it. I probably, knowing that I wouldn't have time for a second flight tonight, I probably could have done a little loop of the airport there before taking off up north to Pennsylvania here. Yeah. I'm super, like I said, super impressed with this mod. It's just one dude that's been doing this the whole like seasons change. So I'm excited to see what winter is gonna look like then as well. Because he said, I think he said like Asobo's like default like vegetation for wintertime is a lot of snow-covered trees, which depending on the vegetation, like if it's evergreens, you'll definitely have that, but if it's not evergreens, like they're gonna be bare. They're gonna have like, you know, bare, dead-looking trees. For majority of them. Sobo didn't have that, and so he went through and fixed all of that. What are we coming in? 19 miles. I want to get, once we get over this ridge line here, I'll probably drop us back in some speed again. Oh wow, I didn't realize you can really zoom. That's kind of dope. I should make that a keybind when you redo or click middle mouse button. That's your view. Come on. I don't like either of these two camera positions. They just seem off. Like this is was sitting too low. Actually, that's probably about right. In a Bonanza, you can usually just see the front tip of the nose there. Heading set here. $30. It's a range here, 5 nautical miles. Okay, let's go down to 2,200 feet. That should leave us. Okay, Here, 9 miles. Let's take our heading now. Can't see it just yet. Runway 06. Can't tell. Oh, that is there. Okay. Let's see. This way. Our flaps out here and landing gear. Lights are on, mixture is full rich, full RPM. Flaps 1, gears down, lights are on. It's so weird seeing all these colors, it makes you feel like the sun is setting. Which I'm really curious of what this has to look amazing at sunset, or sunrise even.
Queen 0 at 8 knots.
I gotta get my that bot running again, Shock, so we can determine what the landing rate is. Place bets on it and stuff.
Landing time log.
Easy like butter. Welcome to Pennsylvania. College Station, Pennsylvania. I wish they would fix those textures. Oh, there it fixed itself. Came out too far though. It's like a threshold of loading. Okay.
Engine off time log. Flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Put our brake on. Ooh. Bam! 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, damn it. Had I come in probably just a little bit earlier, we probably could have done that other. Let's do this. I'm curious of what we're looking at. And maybe I can plan ahead for tomorrow. What do we do though once we get up to the good old northwest area, or northeast area, I should say, not the northwest, the northeast space? Do we go west then, or I don't know what we do, or do we just go back south? I would have no problem going back down to the North Carolina area, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina. All right, what's this flight here? KSLK. Okay, U and V. We're gonna go to KS. Okay. Yeah, an hour and a half flight. I'm gonna be a responsible adult and not push my bedtime tonight. I know you're probably thinking I'm absolutely crazy. Like, it's only 7:40. He's talking about bedtime, but when you wake up at 4 a.m., 4 a.m. becomes a very early time of day. So it's definitely like right on that cusp of like I I could fly it tonight, but I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow and do it then. Yeah, nice hour and a half flight tomorrow. I'm trying to think what time I wanna. Do you guys like the? I went live at I think 4:30 today was my time that I went live. Do you guys like that 4:30 time? Should I start later? I can't start earlier, but I could start later. So I'm still kind of trying to figure a schedule out, and I want to get kind of on a schedule, at least for streams. I'm gonna say one thing though about that is I'm gonna be doing a lot of streaming now, like kind of in this near future area. But I am going to get into doing recording and uploading edited videos and things like that. And with that, that's going to take time away from streams just because I can't deal with all of that and maintain an adult life. Unless somehow we magically win the lottery, then yes, I will totally increase everything. But no. Yeah, it'll probably get to a point where I'll end up once I get more into uploading videos, probably talk about maybe 2 streams a week at most. 1 for sure. But if I do end up finding I have time and things like that, I'll probably shoot more for 2 streams a week. I don't know what my upload schedule is yet. I haven't even looked into that stuff. I went and did some exploring. I bought Vegas on Humble Bundle years ago. Never used it. And I was like, hey, Vegas, I should go check that out. And then I looked and I'm like, I didn't know that there's actually 3 different levels of Vegas. And they're on Vegas 19 now. I have version 14. So I need to figure out how outdated my version of Vegas is and if it'll do the things that I need it to do and want it to do. I'm sure that it will, but I just need to make sure that it does. And then not only that, I need to start learning the program itself. Premiere Pro, I can do Premiere Pro. The problem is I don't want to pay a subscription cost. That's the only thing I absolutely dislike about Adobe products these days, is that you have to pay a subscription. I wish it was like the good old days where you could just go out, you could buy, Premiere Pro 2021, and you would own that license forever. You know, obviously it'll become deprecated as it gets older. Did deprecated, depreciated? Like, is that, you guys say that? Tomato, tomato? Anyways, random thoughts. But anyways, yeah. Adobe's not going to make money if they do that, though. So why not just put you on a subscription base? You actually never own the product. You just rent it from us. So that's kind of where I'm at as far as continuing this YouTube journey. You're still working, but nice to catch the last of it. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I know. You being over there on the West Coast makes it a little different when I start early. So I was thinking of maybe bumping it to like 5. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. How about that? I'm going to shoot for 5 o'clock now. If it's a little later than that, then okay, whatever. It's a short flight that I'll have tomorrow, so it's not like it'll be a super crazy long stream. Unless let's see, unless there's some like short flights. Let's take a look here. Okay, that's okay. Find jobs at airport. The other thing I'm thinking of is getting back towards home base over here. St. Paul, downtown St. Paul Field, because I have a mission sitting there to increase my XP in the career mode. You know, I have this sitting over here, and I'm talking like you guys can see it, and you can't. So I'm thinking about getting back over here to good old St. Paul so I can increase my reputation, because that's the quickest way to do it. But I also kind of want to keep doing these flights in scenic spaces. Because quite frankly, if we go west, I mean, northern Minnesota's scenic. But really, if you keep going west, you're not going to see nothing until you get to the Rockies. In which, at that point, I don't think you would see too many fall colors. You'll probably see some stuff, but that's a lot of evergreens out there. Whereas out here in the Northeast is you have evergreens, but you have a lot of just regular trees, maples, oaks. An aspen. You can tell it's an aspen by the way it is. Let's see. Short flight. Go up to Bangor, Maine, where damn, Bangor is that far into. I was just looking at this. If any of you follow Trailer Park Boys, this is where Bubbles is at the truck stop when Ray gets arrested. He's in Bangor, Maine. Damn, they drove all the way from Nova Scotia down to Bangor. I forget where they were going. I feel like I should know that. What city they were going to. That was when they were going to go see the Schwazy Express. Nothing really What do we got for short flights? Over here. It would be kind of cool to get over. Oh, where is it? There's Concord. There we go. There's North Conway. Oop. Go to Mount Washington. There it is. Be sweet to go check that out in game here. Except there's nothing near it. I think we're a little too far out for it to produce jobs. Nope, nothing up here. I guess we could take these and kind of, kind of fly indirectly over it. I know that's a really cool area we could check out. So this will be a fun flight tomorrow too, up through upstate New York. So, all right. Well, some options to explore for tomorrow. And depending on what we want to do after that. So, yes, I will keep you guys updated of when I'm going live on the Discord. I don't even have a good old Nightbot in here to post my Discord, so I guess never mind. I should probably put that down in my descriptions. Might be a good thing to do. So, but you can find it over on my Twitch page. You can find the link to my Discord. I'll post in the announcements channel of when I'm going live tomorrow. Or, if you want, you can do this thing on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. It's so cringy. I hate when people do that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But seriously, if you do want to, you can subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on, and it'll let you know when I go live. Otherwise, if you check back on my channel, what I have been doing is scheduling streams. I like this is a cool thing with YouTube. I can schedule a stream, so if you go to my page, like my channel, you can see like Evan has a stream scheduled for tomorrow at 5 p.m., for example. And you can click on it, and you actually can go and you can wait if you want. And like, there's a live chat and stuff. It works for bigger channels, people that actually have lots of viewers. People can like hang out there for like video premieres and stuff like that. What a lot of people will do. But anyways, you do the same thing with streams. But there's also usually down like in the bottom part of the screen on the player, it'll say remind me, and it'll create a notification for you. Like, especially if you have YouTube on your phone, it will send the notification through YouTube mobile to let you know when I've gone live. So, because it's not like Twitch where they actually have like notifications that you can just turn on and always, well, they do, but they're different. So, what the fuck? Oh, that's kind of weird. All right. But yes, I appreciate all you guys hanging out tonight. Thanks for stopping in, chatting, lurking, working, twerking. Like I said, plan is to be live tomorrow. Don't know what time yet for sure. Either 4:30 at the earliest, or like latest, I'm gonna say like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So we'll nail a more specific time down tomorrow. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a great rest of your night. It's early as well, I know, so while I go and sleep like a 90-year-old person does at 8 p.m., you guys can enjoy the rest of your night. So, anyways, take care, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you the next time you stop in. Have a good one. Oh gosh, what the heck is this? Yes, I want to end stream, I'm sure. Okay,